Hello everyone, we have the JDRF walk coming up, and here with us today is Scott Mingus, Alicia Ray, and you're going to talk to us a little bit about the walk coming up. Scott, you're a board member, correct?
I am.
And both of you have kids with diabetes, with T1D. So because I'm not familiar with that, let's just first talk about what does that mean?
Well, type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, and so the body has actually attacked the beta cells that produce insulin that make us all live.
Okay.
And so when you have type 1, your body requires you to do insulin injections every day, all day long. There's no time off. It's the only way that you can stay alive.
Okay, so it's pretty significant. I mean, that's just, it's a life changer. I mean, it's a game changer in your life. So, so son, daughter, how old are they?
My son is 14.
Oh, I'm sorry, son.
And the son.
Okay,
yep.
and son. So, and so with this walk coming up, it raises not just awareness, but it also raises funds, because you have, you know, people with teams and they're raising money as well to help for a cure and also help for awareness. So let's talk a little bit about the One Walk. I've done it many years. I'm excited to do it this year again. Do you have teams?
I'm actually leading the board team.
Okay, so you're leading the board team.
Instead of my family team this year.
Okay. So where is the walk at this year?
It is at Lewis and Clark Landing.
Okay.
Down at the riverfront. So it's always a fun time because there's music and bands and activities for kids to do. And our first year going out, not knowing what was going on, we walked out and there were thousands of people in support of type 1 diabetes, and it was an amazing thing to see. So
yeah, and it's really, I mean, you're walking for loved ones. It's and it's also just a big celebration as well. So tell us, okay, so how you're personally affected. So again, you both have sons, and how does that just play a little bit into your life?
pretty much every moment.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, we can be woken up because of low blood sugar or high blood sugars. And just even now that my son has gone back to school, it's sending a text saying, "You doing okay?"
Yeah.
And that worry and concern about them being on their own and if they're taking care of things like they should be. And it was a diagnosis for him, but it was a diagnosis for our whole family, because it has changed the dynamic of how we go about every day. So.
And this is something that they're going to be it's going to be a part of their life for the most part. So, okay.
There is no cure.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working towards.
So what are some of the warning signs? You know, how did you know that this was happening?
It was really kind of ambiguous for us. We just knew that he was really sick, and we ended up going into the doctor, and I said, you know, let's do what testing we can, and it came back that his blood sugar was high, but there are things that we definitely missed, like frequent urination, hunger, thirst. He had lost a lot of weight, but it can come on very slowly, and at 11, I didn't notice a lot of those things that I maybe would have if he were a little younger, but.
Sure. And I think too, you're with your children all day long. You're not necessarily starting to think, you know, is this a disease or is this or that? You're just thinking, okay, maybe they have a bug or there's just something going on. So going back to the walk, how are the funds? So the funds are raised through teams, and then where does the money go?
So the money, obviously our mission at JDRF is to cure, prevent, and treat. And so we're funding some of the next generation therapies like the beta cell replacement program to actually replace beta cells that have been killed by your body. We're doing things like smart insulin that will turn on and off based on your blood sugar. So that is where the funds are guided towards, is towards that research on therapies as well as the research towards a cure.
Okay. And so is there still time to sign up, to form a team, to be a part of a team?
Absolutely.
And so where can people go?
They can go to JDRF omaha.org and look up the walk information, and it's the Omaha Council Bluffs chapter.
Okay.
So there's definitely still time, and any of us would love to have more people walking.
Okay, because again, I mean, I know there's a lot of people for this walk, but it is a celebration and everybody is down there. It's just a real feel good and honoring loved ones, supporting them, raising funds. And, you know, hope the weather, I'm sure the weather will be perfect.
It is every year.
It is every year. Perfect. So again, JDRF.org /Omaha. I know you also have a Facebook page, so people can find that
We do.
as well for the walk. Any other last words?
Come out and join the community. It's just a fantastic time, and it means so much to the families that are struggling with this disease.
Yeah.
To see 5,000 plus people
Yeah.
there with us today and tomorrow and finding a cure.
Right. So August 25th is a Saturday that morning, so come on out.
Please.
Yes.
And we'll be right back.